Hi, Eric Lanask with TMC. We're here at Cloud Expo in New York. I'm talking with Michael Schulman. Michael is with ScaleMP. Michael, good morning. Thanks for joining me.
Okay, great. Nice to be here.
So, let's start off. Tell me a little bit what ScaleMP has been seeing in the marketplace and what you've been doing to address some of the challenges.
Well, first of all, what ScaleMP does is we create software that allows you to get better workload management and use your servers more efficiently. Now, what we're seeing for our specific product in our market are users that need high amounts of memory. That is, they need terabytes of memory for their application. They just can't do this with existing standard two-socket servers, and that's where our software comes in.
So, what kind of applications are companies like that running?
So what we're seeing is right now big data and analysis, large analytics, specifically in the life science areas, and then there's also the traditional databases. Databases, RDMS are growing tremendously, and they need the high-speed storage, high-speed RAM to keep that data in memory.
So what's ScaleMP doing to help those companies?
Okay, what we do is we aggregate the resources of existing servers. So for instance, let me show you over here. We can take the individual computers, we link them together, put one operating system across, and then any application can get to all of the memory. For instance, if in a single server you might have a few hundred gigabytes of memory, but your application needs terabytes. By using our software in conjunction with Linux, we can give any application the ability to get to many, many terabytes of RAM. This speeds up the application's running, keeps data in memory, and gets results and answers to the users that much quicker.
Could you call this memory virtualization of sorts?
Well, right, we use the term virtualization. We're creating a virtual symmetric multiprocessor or a virtual large memory machine. We're creating this out of industry standard components. We work with the largest vendors in the world that actually resell our software. And yes, so we're using the economies of scale out to build a scale-up system. We're not depending on any specific pieces of hardware, expensive design cycles. We're purely software, taking advantage of the entire industry standard, lower cost ecosystem.
Are there any security ramifications that customers need to be aware of?
No, actually we run on top underneath of Linux, underneath of Linux. So if your security applications, everything runs on Linux, there's really nothing that we have to do. We're not in that market. It doesn't matter to us. We're below that layer in the software stack.
So, talk a little bit about scalability. Certainly the needs are as they are currently with big data and other needs. Those are going to continue to grow.
Right, so as big data continues to grow, more and more terabytes of memory need to be analyzed at any single point in time. So our software can scale to hundreds and hundreds of terabytes using RAM. The user will never know our software is there. All they know, they're getting the results faster, more reliable, and can look at more data in a single instance.
So this doesn't really depend on the size of the business as it does on the size of their memory requirements.
Right, it's all about large amounts of memory. Even a small company may need to look at way more memory and data than they can put in a single server. And we allow that from small companies up to the largest universities and largest financial services companies that exist today.
How do you do your pricing?
So what we price is kind of based on per socket, the size of the machine, the amount of memory. We actually have an online configurator. Anyone can check on our website. You can plug in your favorite Intel or AMD chips, how much memory, support requirements, and out pops just a guide for about how much this is going to cost. We make it open and transparent. We're not hiding anything.
What can we look forward to in the future?
Well, we're supporting right now, the latest release supports GPUs, which are very interesting in the cloud market. More people want to use GPUs to assist in their calculations. Support for more types of I/O devices, more types of networking devices.
And how about expanding into additional vertical markets? Where do you see future growth coming?
Well, we're more, we see a lot of growth coming in the financial services. We're just getting into that now, where an organization needs to look at historical data. So what happened in the past and how can I predict the future from that? And by that they can make faster decisions, get back to their clients, figure out how much risk is involved in portfolios, and so much of that is based on more and more memory that they can utilize to look at more and more historical data.
And I imagine in just about any vertical market, as businesses start to understand how they can leverage the tons of data that's out there, there's going to be more and more need for this.
Yeah, absolutely. We've all seen the numbers on data growth, whether you want to call it big data, very big data. It's growing like crazy, and we're trying to enable companies to actually store that into high-speed memory so they can come up with understanding and make better decisions quicker.
Excellent. Mikey, thank you so much for joining us here today.